Girl. We are
Attitude Era
live
podcast. Oh my
coming through
God, you
your
know what it
speakers. Y'all know what it is, man. Attitude Era Podcast. King HP is feeling mighty festive. I see you got the tree in the back. You got the lights
is.
glowing. It look very warm and cozy over there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is warm. A large part of the country is not warm right now, but I'm warm.
18 degrees in Charlotte today. Yikes. Yikes. Welcome to the Attitude Era Podcast Monday night Raw recap with the most loved, most hated, the Archie Carter, and the undisputed podcast champion of the world, King HP.
Woo!
Interesting start to the show, interesting ending to the show.
Yes. Where you want to start? You want to start the start or the end?
Um,
I think you start at the start
let's
because
start at
they
the
gave a
start.
tribute to they gave the tribute to John, which was expected. Um, it's hard not to talk. Like if I wanted to, hey, we're not going to mention John Cena. It's impossible, right?
You got
Um,
we have to talk about John Cena for every time we talk about wrestling. Like we have to
yeah.
until it doesn't hurt anymore, and we until we figure something out or we stop caring. Because this is going to go down in history as one of those WTF moments, and they're making merch about it. So
I mean, somebody's going to make a
speaking of
lot with
merch,
these
shout out
memes.
to Urkel of the Square Circle, Desmond Tebow, killing it right now on the indie scene. I was able to get my hands on some merch. So shout out to Desmond Tebow and all the wrestlers in the world. No matter if you took one bump or 10,000 bumps, shout out to you for putting your body on the line for our entertainment. Uh-oh, Vinny said, let's talk about it. I wasn't here for the recap. I was actually at a show, the last show of the year for Pro Wrestling 225. We had a great year. And so I watched Saturday night's main event early Sunday morning, like when I got home off the
Oh,
road. So I didn't tune into the pod. I put my phone on airplane mode. I stayed off the internet. And so I didn't get to get my but I'm gonna talk about it. But tonight we're gonna talk about Raw. Going to open the show to some thunderous boos. Just boos.
yeah, I like it. Um, I think John Cena's rub might work for Gunther for a couple of reasons. One, Gunther almost got rioted. They're about to riot with Gunther. I don't know if you've seen this footage; is all over the internet. You can check X, Twitter if you nasty, or Twitter check X if you're nasty. But uh, yeah, him going back to the tour bus,
Check check X if you
man.
nasty is crazy.
Yeah, they was gonna they was
Shout
trying to
out to all
hurt
my
Gunther,
Twitter after
boy.
dark veterans.
Oh yeah, Twitter after dark gets nasty. I can give you a couple names to check, but it's gonna
Mm-mm.
mess your algorithm up.
I'm talking about Gunther right now.
Oh, okay, okay.
Not Miss B Nasty.
Uh, you know she was in the Navy. You know I was in the Navy.
She's in the Navy, all right.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, we back we back on Gunther. Um, Gunther's heel run and that dude Mac. You already know my guy. I just don't know if they're gonna start the feud early and they're just doing a little prompt preview. Gunther is going to be the guy to retire people.
AJ Styles is
It,
already lining it up.
yeah, I already did. We talked about this before John Cena. Hearing him get booed the way he did, watching the world's reaction to John Cena, the smiling tap, mixed emotions, mostly bad, but still, no matter how you slice it, it's over. It is over. There ain't
The
no more.
smiling tap is crazy.
The smile tap is
The
crazy.
smiling tap is you know what it is? That's probably the most John Cena thing John Cena could have did. Because John Cena just does things without explanation. If you've never seen his Instagram, his
It's
Instagram
crazy.
looks like a scene out of Saw. You just got to figure it out. But he says it's him in a moment. You'll never get an explanation and you'll never get a caption. He just does stuff, bro. John Cena does things, and I like it. I like that he's kind of got a little villain in him. But the smiling tap is crazy.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Um, I'm okay with it now, right? Yesterday I wasn't. I'm still not. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest, I'm still not. But it is what it is. It ain't gonna get changed. So it is what it is. If John Cena's happy with it, then goddamn it, I'm happy with it. Right? I could be happier, but John Cena is a new me. That's just it is what it is. I do think Gunther's heel run now is going to be very good because his ability right now to he's got AJ Styles on his way out the door. Brock Lesnar's rumored to be on his way out the door. We don't know what Randy Orton's how long his future holds,
You
but if
got
he decides
Randy,
to
you got CM Punk, you got the
Roman Reigns,
Miz. The Miz is our truth said his last contract is his last contract. So you got some names that you can put up against. I wouldn't even mind seeing him retire Jericho.
it it would do more for the career of Gunther. People are like, well, Gunther's already 38. Fucking CM Punk is
But he
44.
has to
All right.
go on a tear in 2026. It has to be all gas.
All gas.
No
Build him up to be the
fluff,
next.
no BS, no comedy. I'm talking all gas for 365 days until
Yeah.
whenever they
His
decide.
only comedy should be a stab in the back. You remember when Bret Hart was in attendance and he said something like, your favorite wrestler, Bill Goldberg. Like he's like,
His favorite
okay.
wrestler was Bill Goldberg. Yeah.
That's the type of comedy we get from him where it's like, you mother you son of a bitch, right? That type of
Yeah,
comedy.
he
If you
got to
get
go
any
through your favorites and get him out of here. I could see him taking Jimmy out so Jimmy could go play with Lil Oos. So
yeah.
yeah, yeah, anything that moves should go through Gunther in 2026 for this to make sense, for it to give stock to Cena, because I really think they smudged John Cena's legacy a little bit with the whole show and how it ended. And I know I didn't do the recap, but I felt strongly that, and Triple H admitted it. He said he knew he was going to get a reaction. He expected it to be louder. If you knew that, you should have stayed in the back. Like, you had no reason to be out there. Triple H had no reason to be out there. CM Punk, Cody, none of them. That should have been a moment between John Cena and the fans. So, but
Well, well, I'll say this, right? And I've been saying this for a while. I don't know how it's going over, but I'm gonna say it again because it's if you watch how TKO has built this man to be Dana White. That's what it is. I mean, it's just there's no getting around it. Um, I hate it, right? But Dana White does every press conference. He's in every aspect of UFC when there's a fight or there's something going on. It's Dana White first, then the fighters. Same thing with WWE now with Triple H. You never saw Vince like this, but it's a new era. So there's no need to. I mean, we
I,
can compare, but it is what it is. Triple H is going to be the guy who's the press, who's public relations. He's, you know what I mean. They have guys, but
people are going to start to really hate Triple H
yeah, oh yeah, oh for
because
sure.
I don't know if they know it or not, but Dana White wasn't popular with UFC fans.
Oh, absolutely not. And I don't think they care because and here's why they don't care. As long as the money's rolling, guess what? You know what I'm saying? That's their mind frame. And I hate that. And I'm a money guy and I'm a numbers guy. And I hate that
You don't
because,
say.
but it's like, come on, man, you got to give us. It is what it is, right?
the
It's
fans,
just
the fans, and you enjoying the show. That's not important. But Gunther, we got to see what happens with him. A lot of big things could happen. He got two big. It don't get too much bigger than John Cena and Goldberg, and he put both of them, hung both of
in
their
the dirt,
wrestling boots up. So,
and you can't pay for that. You can't market that kind of monster. It doesn't come every day. Those opportunities you gotta take them, and it just it just so happened and
and
lined
like I
up
said, I
that
wouldn't
way.
even really label him a monster. He's just like a bad guy. He's just an old school heel, bro. He's not overly large or huge. He doesn't have a weird look or like supernatural thing going on. He's not wearing the mastodon horns like Vader. He's just a dude that's coming to fight, kind of like Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but they got him. They done him well. They done him well. and
He's
I
done
like it.
himself well because if you look at pictures of him from years ago, he was probably 50, 60, 70 pounds heavier. He's unrecognizable, but he took himself serious, got in shape to be a main eventer, and he is a main eventer. That's one thing about wrestling that I've learned from being a fan and working with a wrestling company. Once you start taking yourself seriously and your physical appearance changes, wrestling the business takes you seriously. So
Oh, for sure. And you can look at that like, Damian, not Damian Priest, but Damian Priest too falls under that. Drew McIntyre falls under that. A lot of people, So yeah, 100%. And I look forward to seeing what's next with Gunther. They did kind of seemingly tease AJ Styles
oh, that's
with him.
happening. That's happening.
I just wonder when is the date, because AJ said in a couple times he is not going to give a date when he's going
Well,
to
he's
be.
in a tag
He,
running around with Dragon Lee, so we'll see what happens with that.
I look forward to it. I look forward to it. I just think him and Gunther could really steal the show, and I would rather see a series, hopefully more so than one match. You know what I'm saying? But um, we don't know. We don't know. They're still teasing it. Hopefully, they do it more justice than a Saturday night main event, and we get it on a bigger card. Me personally, uh, and I as long as it's not on Raw, you know what I mean. Like, give AJ Styles the credit he deserves. Give him the push. Hopefully, if that is the way and he chooses to go out and it's against Gunther, we get a hell of a package, a hell of a video package, a hell of a promo, um, and just give AJ Styles the respect. I know he wasn't a full time WWE guy, but he is a super legend. He is a
Yeah,
worldwide
long
legend. He is,
enough.
yeah. So I mean, yeah. I mean, we all remember when he debuted at the Royal Rumble.
Well, if you ask certain people, he don't count. So
Hey, for my people, no matter what you talk about, most loved, most hated. You know why Archie's the most loved and most hated? And he can take it because even when life is beating him up, he can
hey,
still just smile. You just smile, brother. Just smile. That's gonna be my thing from here on out. Just smile,
that's a
brother.
scary picture. Like that's a scary picture. It's like if you ever got into an argument with somebody and they really calm and they're just like, okay, that's what that picture gives me. That picture gives me I'm coming back and I'm gonna air this place out.
Hey, just know when your man's about to get fired and he's making that face, take your lunch break.
Hey, don't come to work tomorrow. I'm doing
Don't
you a
come to work
favor.
tomorrow.
But
Oh my gosh.
yeah, good solid opening. Yeah, I was cool with it. I didn't like it at first, but when Gunther he walked and came back to the ring, I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely leaning
Oh
into
yeah.
the hill.
He's
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 leaning
definitely
into
in
it.
full heel mode. And he didn't even mention about the fans acting a fool and just following him all the way to his tour. Nah, he don't care.
It's crazy
Gunther
that he
doesn't
even
care.
has a tour bus. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get these perks and things with WWE, they got the house. They bet the house on you.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. And then Gunther's a safe bet, man. So salute to Gunther and everything he got going on. Um, a new wrestler appeared tonight. The Masked Man, aka we finally got it, man. We finally got it. Um, Austin Timberlake has officially come out and unveiled himself in the Rey Mysterio Logan Paul match. Um, I gotta call him that shaved head. That's all I could think about was when I saw him. I don't know if it's too little, too late. I'm not mad at it. You got to reveal him sometime. Why tonight?
You
Why
shouldn't have
not?
stretched it out.
Whenever.
It should have been either 1 week or like 10 weeks. It was too soon. Too soon.
You know what
And
I
I
think
thought they
too?
might have started going to the well too much to doing it. Because if he started popping up every week and that's it, it would have got real old real quick.
Right. Um. Yeah, he definitely looked like Justin Timberlake when he pulled that hood off. I had to like, oh, okay, another celebrity coming to wrestling. Oh, it's Austin Theory. Oh, it's Austin Timberlake. Um, I wish they would have did it at January 5th. You know what I mean? Because and CM Punk should have been the one to unveil him by pulling his like. I finally caught you. You know, but now Is he in the division? Is he not in the division? Earlier in the night, Paul Heyman was talking to his squad, and Logan threw up the facts. We got the Masked Man too, but they all seemed surprised. Even Paul Heyman was like, plus or minus, like we don't know who that is. And Logan was like, oh, we don't. Like, like Logan knows, but y'all don't know. So I don't know. But what a 4-man group with Austin Theory to me is very good. That's a young group under the tutelage of Paul Heyman, Logan Paul, who's going into more of a full time role, Braun Breaker, who is he's been doing some great promo with CM Punk going into a January 5th world title match. Bronson Reed and Austin Theory. How you feel about that group?
It's solid. They're going to need Heyman though. They're going to need somebody to mold it and put it together and make it smooth and flow, and that's the right guy for it. I don't know how they all fare at the end of it because a lot of like Austin and Logan similar. Bronson and Brian similar. So they have a lot of similarities amongst the group, but it works. It works. And visually they look good. Um yeah. I mean, they didn't even have to really do the masked man thing, but 1 week, to be honest, like Vinny said, just getting it's starting to drag because it was nothing. And the internet if this was during Monday Night Wars, Attitude Era, a little bit after that, before the internet, they could have dragged this thing for months. But now it's speculations, it's people enhancing eyes and 3D imaging and saying, oh, it was him because he caked up like Austin Theory. Hey, y'all wrestling fans are a little too kinky for me sometimes. There you go.
Dang,
There you go.
they gonna turn that. I'm already turning it. I'm gonna make some little things tonight. Um, I think Austin Theory is the perfect piece for him. People have called it's not a surprise, really. I think when Montez Ford got thrown in the mix, that was a little like, oh, okay, it could. I think my that body type looked a little different. This kind of reminds me of Shawn Michaels when he got Sensational Sherry, right? He tried to be a heel on his own. It didn't. The Sensational he added validity, and that's exactly what Paul Heyman does to anybody he's with. He adds validity
But yeah,
immediately.
but all these dudes were heels automatically, except for when it was doing that weird thing with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, who's Big G now. Like, dog, get out of here. Somebody likes Grayson Waller and just don't want to let him go from the company because they're doing absolutely nothing with Grayson Waller right now.
Yeah, I don't even know. Hey, oh, I was about to ask you a question, Ronald Guzman, but I think you just answered it. Um, I mean, hey, that's how you feel, man. One thing I'll say about Triple H, he's got thick skin. When he hits it out the park, he's gonna do. He's pulled some serious home run grand slams. WrestleMania 40 was about to be a strikeout. They looked like they were down going into the last inning, fourth quarter, depending on which sport is. And man, oh man, oh man, did that turn out to be a blowout of epic proportion, all for the fans. Uh, so I'm not gonna say I don't doubt Triple H because I do see I'm like, bro, sometimes you dig in a hole and no one asked you to.
He's dug more holes than he hit home runs.
No, I
It's
yeah,
just you remember the home run and not the
oh yeah,
strikeout.
sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. And also, I think the wrestling fan in me, because WrestleMania 40 was about to be a disaster. You didn't know what to do. You hyped us up. You sent us in two different directions at the same time, but only the fork in the road. We have to go straight, bro. Otherwise, you bring future illegitimacy to the Royal Rumble. If you keep listening to The Rock, if you look at his track record, brother. I mean, I know he's a superstar, he's a celebrity, he's a Hall of Fame, but The Rock equals disaster. And I don't mean that negatively. It's just when he gets too involved, mm, it'll end up.
Speaking of Samoans who are too involved, ISO on me, HP. I'm gonna say
Oh,
this real
oh,
quick.
I'm gonna slide these
And
pennies
I'm
to the
I'm gonna get this.
side,
I'm gonna
brother.
get this. I'm gonna get this over real quick. I ain't gonna say too much because I will go in detail a little bit later on Archie and Chill. But I'm gonna say this: Happy Hour Jay Uso. When people ask you when you want to party, sometimes you got to tell them no. That's it, HP. Take me out by so. That's it.
Don't be no. Hey,
I'm taking Jay Uso to homie court on Archie and Chill, so we'll get that this week sometime.
you got a full face promo one time from Jey Uso, a heel promo.
Which, which,
Um,
which, which is the
and
reason why.
almost ended up in
Right.
a no disqualification match, unsanctioned.
So,
Yeah, I hear you.
Gary,
Mm-mm. Y'all hear him in the chat? Is he frozen? He doesn't even look like he's breathing. Am I frozen? Is it me or is it him? I think Archie's frozen, y'all. Is Archie frozen or am I frozen? Somebody say if y'all say Archie, that means Archie's frozen. Am I He froze. Okay, so let me remove him real quick. I'm only gonna remove him until he pops back in until I see his body moving. Once his body moves, I'm gonna pop him back in. But he got hacked. Yo, Jay Uso in the control truck. Jay Uso is in the control truck, y'all. He don't like that shit. Y'all heard what he said. I don't know what type of shoes them is. You know what I'm saying? Um, let me get out of here before I fuck up. And then he fucked up. Yeah, Archie definitely got hacked as soon as he said that. He went against the Uso, so you can't do that. Salute to Jay Uso though and everything he got going on. I thought he was funny. I do definitely I don't slander no Jay. There'll be no Jay Uso slander. Not from this guy. I got a full heel promo. I'm good. Um, I'll say this though. And this is just honest to God opinion. Um, I wish the best for the Usos. I think they're improperly used. I think they're great mid tier guys. And you know how I feel about mid tiers. I love my mid tiers. Jay obviously can go for a world title and be a transitional champion. I don't think he could do long reigns because I can't see him doing a 7-month run and beating, you know what I'm saying? The move set, the promo, I just can't see it. I could see him picking up title wins here and there, keeping them from 2, 3 months, winning at maybe a big PLE, but really being like the Intercontinental Champion and holding that down for 7 months, 8 months, then chasing the title, then picking up tags with his brother. I can see Jey Uso doing that. I can see Jimmy doing that, and I think Jimmy should be doing that. I don't know why they don't have him being a mid-tier titleist.
not bad. Say
So I don't
one
know,
bad thing about Happy Hour Jay Uso when they cut your phone off.
but y'all heard what I said. I don't, you know what I'm saying. Jey Uso see me in the street. I already know it's unsanctioned matches. God damn it. Um,
I don't care about none of that because
but
I
no,
honestly
I
feel
definitely
like
think the the
he,
the the partying should wait till all your obligations are done and then get loose as you want to get. And I'll just leave it there. And that's even for me in the Navy. You know what I mean? If you tell me it's an obligation, I might, depending. If I think it's I haven't found out all the events you see on TV, like, let's say it's a battle rap event. They're not really getting loose like that. They might
bro,
rap
you're
like
at
they
work.
do.
And if you were not in front of the camera, I could say you weren't at work. You're at work. And I should not have seen you this bad off this many times in 1 year. Saturday night main event, sloppy. Hotel room promo, sloppy. WrestleMania, sloppy. Press conference, sloppy. We close to some of these situations. Other times, I won't mention because you weren't at work. But I know when you're in front of the camera and you're a role model because you've embraced it, you be kissing babies and shaking hands. You got to be more careful.
You just don't have a choice about being a role model. They don't put them on cricket,
If
sprint,
not,
uh,
your lateness is
Slim
going to
Jim.
make you miss your greatness, and that's just what it is. Because there's never been a time I've seen the WWE allow somebody to be seen that way on camera that many times. Ever. Never, never, never. So, but like I said, I'll get into it a little bit later. But you got to chill, Oos.
Yeah,
Because
I
when
do agree
Diddy
with
want
you.
to party,
Sometimes you
sometimes
got
you
it.
got to tell him no.
But you should definitely say this too. Let's get back to a little bit with the good shit, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Um,
Yeah,
Gunther's out
Mike,
of
one
here.
time is classic, but do you always want to see the drunk girl? It's cute once. But three, four, five times, it ain't cute no more.
Hey, I think we all been there. Hey, it's cute once. You're like, God damn. Yeah, yeah. Um, hey, you know what, Vinny? Since you brought it up, pack them up. You had a decent match with Ivy Nile and Maxine. I mean, I'm sorry. You did, but I'm thinking of Vicure and
Raquel.
damn, Raquel and Nikki Bella jumped in. I get it from the storyline perspective, but I rather have seen the finish. I I
Nikki
just
said,
don't.
"Get Nikki, Nikki out of here."
I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Nikki fits into the title picture. I thought that one shot she had was good enough. Let her work with some of the other girls.
I'm not sure if
I'm
Nikki
not.
fits with this current WWE.
Thank you, because I wasn't trying to say that specific, but that's the honest to
You
God
gotta
truth.
say, gotta call a spade a spade. She's how Gunther is a throwback, but in a good way. She's a throwback in the other way. It's just not. It's not. You're out of
Not
place.
clicking.
You're out of
Yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah. You're out of place. Um, Nobody really asked for it. I remember around the Royal Rumble time frame when they were like Nikki
That's the
Bella's
thing.
before
A
she really
Rumble
came back.
appearance, cool, but getting into programs again. Trish Stratus. Why is Trish Stratus on my TV?
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna be honest. Not
Nothing
every
against Trish,
female.
but there's talent that could use that TV time.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm gonna be honest. The older female generation doesn't draw the same aura as the male counterpart. Trish will never draw the Shawn Michaels aura. She won't. If you came up on and it won't be till you get to like the Mercedes Monet, Charlotte Flairs, because that's when women or AJ, I'll say AJ Lee, and Lita could draw that aura. But outside of them, because they were like the first real wrestlers, like females of the newer
Bro, it was
generation
either
post,
eye candy or wrestlers. And now you're kind of getting the
and there was
combination of
few
both.
wrestlers.
When you got Rhea's combination of both, Bianca's a combination of both, Tiffany Stratton, Liv Morgan, they're the combination of both. But it was either wrestler because Lita was wearing Jinko jeans doing moonsaults in men's matches while everybody else was running around. So that's you can tie her to that because when they try to sell us on the wrestling, you can't sell us on
It's
the
not
wrestling
there.
because yeah,
It's
it
not there.
wasn't. It's
They
not
weren't
there.
even really wrestlers. Arch. Remember, they were getting away with bra and panty matches, slot matches. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't bring Sable back. You can't bring Sable back. She'll get a pop if she's just sitting in the audience. But if you try to tell her she's a legend and she should go, man,
HP, they
listen.
won't know who Sable is. The
Mention
current
him in.
WWE
You're right.
fan
You're
won't
right.
know who Sable is.
You're right. Because somebody on this podcast once said Sting career don't count. So if his career don't count, you don't know his matches, then you wasn't watching at that time because Sable was during that time.
Yeah, it was either you were eye candy or wrestlers, and the wrestlers back then didn't get no push.
None of them did. Alundra Blaze had to leave the company. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? She
Jacqueline had to become eye candy.
had to become eye candy. Yep. She had to do the blooper botches with the tops and all that. And
I
I'm not
never
mad at
forget it though.
I,
Oof,
you ain't lying.
Jackie. Actually, we have an
Kind of couldn't
interview with
hang.
her on this podcast. It's a really good interview because Jacqueline doesn't do many interviews, but we got to talk to her right here on Edison podcast. So
China couldn't hang. But here's the thing that made China different. Because of her physique, she was the first of that type. Like
you
you
thought she
like
could.
it they will make remember, they put people give Jeff Jarrett shit, but Jeff Jarrett can wrestle for real. He'll make anybody look good. And he's from that rare cloth, that Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. He could wrestle and make you look good. The Rick Rudes, the Mr. Perfects, those types. And So they put him in there with him. Now he had other issues with other stuff and money and stuff like that with WWE. But when you put her in there with him, it's a safe bet. It's a safe bet. I'll say it like that.
Well,
So it's not
nobody
that China
said the
can't
way
really
Jeff
wrestle.
Jarrett was hitting people in the head with guitars.
Well, if you were a female, you wasn't safe. For real, for real. But Jeff Jarrett just never got the right push, man. Once they marketed him as uh double J, that's J-E double F J-A double R-E double T.
Ain't not
we
great.
never we never broke that.
See,
Boom.
you know what it was? He became an entrance and a saint. He became a saint.
That's the problem. But you're right. You're right. You're not wrong. You're right. But he could actually wrestle. You talk to people backstage, they'll tell you that like
His last
he could
outlaw
go.
run was really good in TNA though. Like,
Yeah, yeah. That's why they're trying to put world champions on him, but the he did so long in the mid tier that it was like it doesn't mid tier titles look good on him. You
Vince
know what I mean?
Russo
Like
said he broke 3,000 guitars and didn't draw one dime. Vince Russo said that, not me.
so, and no knock on him. You know, he's one of my favorites.
Ain't
Um,
not great.
yeah, Jazz was true. Salute to Jazz, Kevin Abreu. Thanks for bringing that up, Vinny. Second in that, yeah, Jazz was
Yeah, I was
great.
gonna say Jazz, and then Jacqueline popped in my mind. It's like, yeah, it's a lot. The wrestlers didn't get
They weren't getting shot. Not then.
no.
Because they didn't care. They couldn't draw a dime. People didn't want to see it.
It wasn't
The
about
women
wrestling. They just
pushed
wanted
for
to
it.
see women, like just sexualize
Yeah.
the women. You know how
Sexualize them, bro.
unserious they took women. Their title was a butterfly. Probably the worst title in wrestling. His that butterfly
History.
divas championship was disgusting.
And it was desecrated, speaking of disgusting, but we
Oh,
ain't
it
gonna
was
get
yo, it
into
was
that.
kinky. It definitely got kinky.
Yeah. So Jeff Jarrett was that dude. Yeah, yeah. Jeff Jarrett could actually like wrestle. Like he if he just would have had a different gimmick, it would have been a lot better for him. If they'd have given
I
like
think the
Dean
gimmick
Malenko's
wasn't
gimmick.
bad. I think part of it was they was trying to
No, it
feed
wasn't
off
bad. It just
the
wasn't
honky tonk man. It's just he was in a
that's not a
in a
good gimmick.
time where, bro, if you're in the company with in a time where there's a lot of talent, you might just get swallowed up, bro, and never get your chance. Because there's a lot of people.
Well, see,
WWE's
here's the
roster
thing.
is always stacked some kind of way.
Here's the thing. When Jeff Jarrett was in there, their talent roster was stacked. However, they were shooting from behind the eight ball. WWE was going through a huge change, and they didn't know. One, they had the steroid scandal, so they're breaking away from the bigger guys, right?
What
So here's a
wrestlers
good
use
time
steroids? I never knew that.
scandal. I'm not, allegedly, hypothetically, possibly, potentially. I don't know. I ain't seeing that. I ain't trying to get sued. But
Man, they went to court
if
and Hulk Hogan had on a do rag. Hulk Hogan ain't got no waves.
hey
I
man,
don't know what's worse,
salute
Hulk
to-
Hogan wearing a do rag or Michael Jackson wearing pajamas. Hulk Hogan on a
oh
do
my
rag.
god. But no, Jeff Jarrett came in a bad time because when he started getting hot, he got hot on the mid tiers with a bad gimmick. Not it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like okay when Razor. Here's what Razor is different, and Razor got stuck in the mid tiers, but he got Razor debuted in the main event scene. This is what watch wrestlers. This is age old. Watch wrestlers when they debut. That'll tell you how high the company expects you to go. When Jacob Fatu debuted, he came out against Cody, Randy, Kevin Owens, right? Main eventers.
But Jeff Jarrett
When
debuted in like
Rusev
the early 90s.
when Rusev came out, who did they put him against? Tozawa. How high are you gonna go when you come out breaking down Tozawa?
Second time, when Rusev first run, he was up,
No,
he was up there
facts.
with John.
But if my theory, it's not even a theory, bro. When Vader debuted, he took out Razor Ramon and the president of the company. They put him in the world title picture. When watch who people they debut you against. When Mankind debuted, he had a match against somebody, and then he took out the Undertaker that night.
I
That
feel a
very night.
lot of it is politics too, because Jeff Jarrett comes from like a wrestling family who had their own organizations. It's like
No, he
we
did. He
not
was a territory that got bought by Vince.
yeah, and then
And I
I
think
mean,
that was
but
a
I'm
little bit
saying
of
I think a lot of that is politics too. Like we ain't gonna let you go but
for
so
sure.
far, so
For
far.
certain. for certain. You know, Vince had a thing about that. If I bought you from another territory and I didn't rock with you,
You just need to be glad you got a job.
and we'll leave it there because, yep, truth be told. Um, so yeah, but salute to these guys. But just watch when superstars debut and who they debut against and who they when all, this is why AJ Styles had the world at his
And I
or his
can't wait
oyster.
to be alone with my baby
Well,
tonight.
they had AJ Styles debut at the Royal Rumble
I thought
against
that
who
song was
in a
good when I
solo
was a
spot
kid.
against Roman Reigns. Remember, Roman Reigns had just cleared out the ring. He was waiting for the next person, and you heard that music hit. They don't want none. They don't want none. Who is this? We didn't know, and then boom, that pull back, bong, and where did AJ Styles go? So
Ain't
watch who
nobody
people debut
breaking this
against.
redneck.
Dog, watch who people debut against. That'll show you where the company now. Can they break that? Sure, they can. Very hard.
But
When
sometimes
Cody
you debut
debuted, who did
high
he
and you
debut
fall
against?
flat too. So
Seth Rollins. When John Cena debuted, who did he debut against? Kurt Angle. I promise you, they have it's in there. When
John
CM Punk and the
Cena.
Shield came out, when the Shield came out, who were they with? CM Punk. You see what I'm saying? Like, watch who they debut with. When who was my man Da Vinci? Remember when they repackaged Da Vinci? Who he debut against? Apollo Cruz. And that fast, he was right out the door.
Apollo.
You debut against the bottom tiers, you will be out the door. And that's just where the company sees you.
Little
So
Omos, because that's what Omos gonna be doing in about a year.
now watch this. Obafemi, who did he debut against?
Who did he debut against?
Cody. On the main roster.
I'm worried about
Cody.
I'm worried about Oba.
But that's where the company sees him. Javon Evans debuted against Randy Orton.
Worried about
That's where
him
the
too.
company sees him. So salute, salute. Just we can go on with these forever. Bring me a guy who debuted against someone high, and you'll find a few cases where someone debuted high and end up getting wiped.
It's a lot. I think if we really think about it, it's a lot, but we ain't got time tonight.
We ain't got time for that. Maybe a Wednesday night war or something. Um, but yeah, Gunther. Oh, Nikki Bella. I'm sorry. I don't know how far we got off with that. Um, sorry, she ain't got it, bro. She ain't got it. But I gotta ask you a question, Liv Morgan, before we get up out of here, because I can feel it. It's like Raw was okay, but Liv Morgan got added to the WrestleMania um, commercial of females. Remember how they did the males, 4 males in one room at the Vegas, and they all had the thing. They added Liv Morgan. Does this mean? Do you have a new favorite to win the Royal Rumble? Do you feel like they're gonna put Liv back into the main event picture? What does this mean for Liv? Because it was Asuka, Rhea. Fuck. Don't quote me, but Liv
It
got
means
added. Yeah.
nothing because Bianca Belair is gonna come back and face Jade Cargill at WrestleMania. That's what's happening.
Bold accusation. I like that though. I think that would be great.
That's it. Then it gives them time to build a match. Jade can go somewhere and get better. Bianca can get back in ring shape. Because once they call the match, we know it's booked. Just stay out each other way.
I'm be God's honest on this one, Vinny. People who Nikki is the Miz. Nikki Bella is the Miz, the female Miz. People who have to constantly tell people I am a legend, they are, but it's like the
I
people
think it's
don't
a
use
big
it.
difference with them two, though. Miz, I think legit has to say that because the company doesn't shine light on him. Nikki, I feel,
No, he
says that.
does.
I think Nikki says that so she can tell herself that. That's like me telling myself, I know I could dunk this basketball. I'm not gonna try, but
She
I
can
know I
talk.
can't. I can't,
Oh,
huh? Oh, not
I was
not
about
right
to say,
now.
you
Absolutely
you
not.
about to have me believe. I was like, shit.
Absolutely not. And that was the goal for the end of the year, be able to get back to dunking the ball. But I think I broke my toe. I didn't gain 10, 15 pounds. I'm nah, no sir.
You didn't
It
gain
used to be
20.
banger after banger. Now it's burger after burger. So
You know what I like to do? I like to DoorDash myself food in the late night and eat half of it and feel proud of myself that I didn't eat the whole thing, only to eat the other half first thing in the morning and add mad seasonings to the shit.
hey,
And extra shit
a
like
win is a win.
eggs and
That's Nick. That's you telling yourself you're a legend.
Yo, my inner fat kid be beating my ass, bro. Yeah, and it
Bro, it's
only
so easy. Like you can pick up your phone and get anything you want. You can get food, you can get drink, you can get cookies, you can get people. Like you can get anything you want on your phone. Back in the day, it wasn't like this. No,
no, you
sir.
no. The lady at the bank asked me that. She said, "Why you know you can just deposit this. You don't have to come inside, sir." And she was like, "You don't even have to come to the bank."
HP, you still
And I,
deposit checks at the bank?
mhm, I love going to the bank. Right after the grocery food store and the liquor store. Those are like my three favorite places to go.
I haven't
Well,
been
the
inside of a
comedy.
bank in probably 10 years.
Oh no. I
Inside a bank?
I have my company when I go get my per diem, I have them write me a check. They don't even deposit in my account just so I can go to the bank and deposit it.
You can deposit a check on your phone.
I know. I could scan it in. I just like to go to the
Nah,
bank, see what beautiful women is working
That's why I
there.
said them bank tellers must smell good up in there.
They do, and I smell good.
You
You
just
know, I
want
never
you
had Yves Saint Laurent. I got it
you just
now.
want them to see you when you dropping that check off.
I do. I gotta get up out the house because if I do everything from the crib, I love my crib.
HP,
I
that's
would.
probably the most old man thing you ever said. I gotta get up out the house. I'm going to the bank. I've been going to the library a lot more these days. Libraries are nice these
The
days.
libraries are
Libraries are
fire.
fire. The one by my crib got a rooftop terrace and a stage and a water fountain and
Shit.
computer room. They got rooms you could rent, quiet rooms and studios, and bro, it's
Bro,
libraries used to be one thing.
I got that AMG in July. It's December. I haven't hit
Vinny, you know
2,000
it.
miles
Vinny,
on
we know what it is. He ain't fooling nobody.
it. I haven't hit 2,000 miles on it. I don't ever drive it like that. Ever. I don't like to drive it because I like to see the mileage stay low.
Mike,
You know what I
Mike,
mean?
could get that lollipop. Hey.
No, I love going to the bank, bro.
Oh man. Nah,
Lets
I
me know
haven't
I'm
been
not
to
home.
bank in years, bro. I
Try it, go.
everything is convenience these days. That's what we pay for.
I don't even know why I like going to bank because I always got to wait in line to get to the
You know
fucking
what my new
teller.
spot is? Costco.
Oh no.
Costco.
That IKEA, BJ's,
Costco.
Sam's. Hey,
Costco
them
lit.
stores make me sick. They make me feel. I went to IKEA one time. All I wanted was some light, some
I
ambient
get
light.
lost in IKEA. Every time I go to IKEA, I get lost and I can't get
I
out.
want.
And they serve like
Talking about they eat
meatballs
in
made out of
IKEA. I didn't
horse.
know. They, people like, oh, you don't go for the meatballs? What?
It's
Who?
like horse meat or
What?
something crazy. Yeah, IKEA be wilding. IKEA got some
Yeah,
nice stuff in there though. I ain't gonna hold you.
they they do. I'm about to have a. I can't wait. I'm about to get these black. Oh, I don't like that. That looks like a KKK hood. Um,
We see
yeah,
you.
there
We know
goes
you're
black.
not affiliated. You
No,
don't
I'm
work for the
definitely
you
no.
don't work for the UFC or TKO.
Hey, I barely passed my African American experience. Bare minimum. I felt like shit.
Well, I know Pottsville is proud of you. Everybody, I don't know. Oh, your grades.
You see
I'm
those
tired,
grades?
HP. You got anything before we get up out of here?
Nah, just check out the Hall Preacher
I'm
Universe. We about
tired
to be
from this
live.
weekend, man. Can I see John Cena's last match on Netflix? You can see it on
No,
Peacock.
peak. Yep.
Go to Peacock, Saturday night's main event, and you can watch John Cena take a very. You know what I hated about the match?
What did you hate?
He tapped smiling, and then he rolled over like he was and passed out.
Yeah. That's why I think he didn't mean to smile, but
Bro,
his natural
I think
joy.
he went into business for himself and just say, you know what? Because everybody looked shocked. Even Gunther looked shocked.
Yo, you seen CM Punk Bailey reaction? All of them.
Everybody looked like, yo, this is like it reminded me very much of when the street got broken.
You know what else? I think he couldn't help it because he knows. Okay, when I retired, I had certain emotions, and I smile and laugh. That's why I used to get in trouble in boot camp and shit because it's like, what's so funny? And I'm like, nothing. They're like, what's that? Get a smile off your face, bro. You know how much trouble I've been in before I got to the military. Like y'all is a breeze. Trust me. Um, but Roman Reigns had the same effect. After damn near 4 years of being champion, it felt. Remember, he hadn't even been pinned in 4 years, and finally he was getting pinned. No house show pins, nothing. And he finally got pinned, and he couldn't help but smile. I don't think it was them breaking. Clearly they're breaking character, but I think it was just a natural emotion for them. Like the weight has been lifted. You
I don't
know,
know,
I
bro,
don't think
but
he tried to be facetious by it.
I'm gonna see
I
him
just
in
think he was.
January, and I'm gonna ask him. So,
Hey, make sure you get this picture signed. If you get
if you don't know what's going on and you just look at Gunther's face and have no context to this picture, this is a wild picture. This is a wild picture because Gunther's like, and Cena's like,
no, my man, like I gotta bring that shit back up. That is a super wild picture. If that
I hate it,
he's a
bro.
meme.
It's the new Jordan crying meme.
Yeah, yeah.
And with
When
the
life is beating
economy
you up,
and things going on in the world right now, thank you, John Cena, because we all feel that way.
yo, that's actually making me give his match like more props. Like, hey man, when the world's beating you up, fuck it. When they're about to fire you and you're just like, yeah, I didn't like this job anyway. Hey, fuck it.
Yeah.
There is no more. This is the ultimate fuck it face. When your girl catches you cheating, she done been through your phone. And she got tell me who this is, and you just like, damn, I miss hitting that. And you're like, damn, like he doesn't care, bro.
And I think that was part of it. Yeah, but we'll see. Yeah, man, we about to get up out of here. I'm tired from this week already. One, I had a long weekend. Two, I'm getting ready for upcoming shows in 2026. I recorded 5 songs today. Um, I'm tired, and it's only Monday, and it's cold. It's this cold weather is it just I'm no good. I'm no good.
Chalkline does have it on a jacket. I think I'm gonna go get that jacket. I put that in the group chat too.
That's a terrible jacket.
It is, but it's so terrible. Why not? Why not? I'm gonna put this on my work computer. And they'll be like, why do you have that? I'm like, that's how I feel when I come here. Y'all just keep beating me up, but I just
That picture is crazy. That picture and that John Cena's a nut, man. John Cena is a nut. And I love it. And I love
I
y'all,
love the
man. I
match
love
now.
this
Fuck it.
chat. I love
Oh my
everybody that
god.
tuned in. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and check out all the foolishness and madness that happens here. We have the best chat on the internet, and we do this Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And when something crazy happens in the world of wrestling, I do it every day on Archie and Chill. So if you want wrestling content every day, go to Archie and Chill. Check that out. But if you just want some attitude era stuff, check out all our interviews, hot tags, and original content right here on Attitude Era Podcast. Check out HP over on Hall Preezy. He has a channel where he talks about Marvel, video games, TV series, all that. He covered the TV show From, like
Yes, sir.
every Sunday he's live. He does a great job with that. And me, I'm doing everything. I've been dropping teasers for Houston Animeverse Fest coming up. Me and my homie Geeks to the Super Nerd, we going to Houston in February. New Orleans in January for Fan Expo, where John Cena is going to be, and a lot of things in between there. So follow me on lunch at Lunch Table Loners and the Archie Carter and Archie and Chill, because I stay busy, but we do this for y'all. Attitude Era Podcast. We'll see y'all Wednesday for the Wednesday Night Wars right here. Hope this week is good to you and good for you. We'll see y'all later. And remember, smile.